Yama, Yamarei, Kamillaroi, Wallahai Biyoganayani, Winagala Yolambu Murray, Mayamalanale Dawan, which means all welcome, you are on Kamillaroi land. Think of our ancestors who cared for the land. A lot of people don't know what our culture is about, so it's a good starting point that we learn them. On top of Moore Creek Mountain is a site that we call Wave Rock. There is a great big border ring situated right behind it, and this is where the Corroborees, our ancestors, they danced along the rock. And when they dance on a rock, they make it a very sacred rock, because that's where our people and the Western Australia Aboriginal, they traded. With our people being sick, they start to lose connection to the country because of their health. But when they're in good health, they can become connected to that country. Well, the first heart attack I had was in '96. About 12 months after, I had the second heart attack when I was at home, and I had one of the biggest bypasses, 6 bypasses. I've been through that 22 years ago. Now, I'm still walking the land. This side here is called Boundary Rock. This is one of the biggest sites around Tamworth. This is the boundary line between the Yanawan and the Kamillaroi people. Then we have two circles. They are called the border rings. This hill used to be lit up with little fires, especially when they was doing the Corroborees and doing their initiation. All the elders would sit around the border rings. This side here alone, it was done 650 odd years ago. If I wouldn't have had those bypasses, I wouldn't have been here talking to you today. And that is a great link between my culture and my health. It was very important to me that I carry on my culture and that I teach it. The biggest joy I get going to school is teaching the children. This is the yarning place. I've also set in a little fireplace. That is where I do my smoking ceremonies with the kids and with the elders that come here. Around the outsides of the gardens, you see I've got a lot of little totem poles that was done by the children back here years ago. Each year we tried to put in a sorry day garden. We got the bottle brush. They used to put it in their water, and that's how they got their sweet water. We got a big tree bush down there, and we call it the Urara tree, which is a medicine tree. I've treated a lot of people with it. It's very good for rashes, very good for eczema. It'll clear it up and it'll take it away and leave you with smooth skin again. A lot of our people were frightened to go into hospital. If they didn't see an Aboriginal person, they were very shy. Since we've had involvement in the hospital, I think that it's going to come a long way and it's helped our people to communicate with the non-Aboriginals at Tamworth Hospital. If you're told by the doctor that you have to have open heart surgery, like a bypass or a stent put in there to open your arteries, please have it. If you've got heart trouble, they will fix you and they will give you a normal life. And it's made my lifespan very long. After a little while after my operation, I got back into my culture. I did not want to lose my culture. My son, he was another one that always stood alongside of me. Me and him spoke the language together, took groups out and taught them the culture. Until the day that I lost him, he was a great friend and a great mate. And I'll always say that. Gagi, Gadival, Yarrada, have a wonderful day. Garban Indu, thank you.